Hey Forex Militia, this is Parsival. This is Raghee Horner's 34 EMA wave and grab candles, and this is the back testing for 2011. And that video starts right now. Okay, here is phase one and phase one of 2011. All right, and we got a $353 gain, and this is something that I did with this strategy. So I don't actually know if I'm actually trading the grab candles or if I actually made a different strategy. I probably made a different strategy, but here it is. You can see, this right here is the Wada Atar explosion. Okay, and what I did was I changed one of the settings to 225. The default setting for, let me bring it up for you so you can see. The default setting for the Wada Atar explosion is 150. 150, right? So I changed it to 225, which makes it a little bit more what you would call sensitive. So with that, I'm able to get into trades a bit faster. So okay, let's look at the results. And as you can see, it takes off. This is chop. The losses that I took were very small, so it didn't really create a big drawdown, and then it advanced a little bit. It kept coming into the end with this, and this. Okay, the other thing that I did was I also traded off of the daily chart, and the daily chart allowed me to filter out some of the fake out trades, which were basically going to go south, and I came out of those. So with that, this is looking kind of good. All right, now once again, this is only on one currency, right? The pound, dollar, and you got 352 over the course of 3 months. Only a couple of trades, 21 trades. Okay, as this is a swing trading method, so you would most likely trade a couple more currencies to basically get a bigger profit. So okay, but this right here is fantastic. 192 profit factor, and for the trend trading strategy, you got a 42%, almost 43%. Consecutive wins to two consecutive losses is 2 and 2. You got a better profitability. 2 wins, 3 losses were less than 2 wins, so that's fantastic. The average profit per trade was 82. The average loss was only $32. The biggest win, 258. Biggest loss, 73. So that's huge. Last year on this strategy, we lost about $530 at the end of the year. So this is just the first quarter, the first phase. We're going to see how this this improved. This is part of my strategy doctor type of stuff, but I guess I'm going to just go ahead and trade this strategy because the 34 EMA wave is more like a baseline. So adding this on here is just putting a strategy that I know into place that is pretty decently profitable. All right, so with that, let's go to Quant Analyzer 4 and see and just look at some of the other metrics. As you can see, this just for the first quarter, you got a 14% gain for the year on $10,000. The lot size that I normally trade, that's something that I haven't told you, is just 1/10, a tenth of a lot. It's not a full lot. That's because I'm only trading $10,000, and that's about $100, which is about 1% of my account. Position sizing is a big thing for me. I don't day trade, I swing trade most of the time. So I know day trading, you can take 5, 10, almost your whole account to basically make those big bucks. I'm not a trader like that, but I will go through some trading strategies just like that. So, all right, let's see, 352, 353, and each month of this strategy for the first 3 months of the year, where it was profitable. All right, so 42%, and that's about it. All right, so let's get into phase 2, which is March to June 2011. Okay, guys, let's get it on. Okay, phase 2, 2011, 34 EMA wave, Raghee Horner. This is the results for April to June. $270 loss. Right, I want to go through this quickly so we can get on to phase 3. 0.66, 25 trades, drawdown, 28% profit trades. Consecutive wins 1 to 3 to consecutive losses 3. So that's bad. Now the good thing that's here is the profit trades is $74 to 43. So I just had a whole lot more of these small losses got lost in the chop, and the largest profit is bigger than the largest loss. Okay, moving right across to Quant Analyzer, and we've got this here just to see profit factor. It's basically the same thing, but as you can see, each month 1, 2, 3 was bad. It was a bad trading. So let's see, trade analysis, going over here, 20% wins and just a lot of losses every hour. So there's no really idea where you can whittle out 1 hour's worth of trading or anything like that. And that basically is it for this. Let's get on to phase 3, and see what that comes about. Not such a bad loss. We're still in profit for the year by about $70, 73. So let's see what phase 3 brings, and here we go. All right, this is phase 3 of the 34 EMA wave, Raghee Horner, GRaB candles, and we are at $468.24 loss. Well, that didn't go so well, but let's look at the graph. The graph, and it starts to straight down. Okay, next we're going to look at the report, and as you can see, we've got a 0.5 profit factor. It's a loss, of course. We can all see that, but 34% profit trades, 65 loss. We had a huge win, and on this one, the average profit was actually smaller than the average loss. And so there we have that, 23 trades. Going over to here, and we have 468.23. Everything is basically the same. A drawdown of 0.66, accuracy of 34.78, and the months. July was a loss, August was a big loss, and September was a gain. And just to go back here, you can see that this was a nice big run going down, but it was choppy in the sense of when I was using this indicator right here, it didn't catch this straight down. The GRaB caught it straight down, and this here, let me zoom in. I think I talked about it, I'm not sure. This right here is a Chandler stop. It's basically a volatility stop indicator. Basically, it uses the ATR to basically get its numbers to place the line. So nice big line right there. But I guess if I would have traded it straight down from when it started, this ends up being about 900 pips, which is tremendous. But with the indicator that I use, it didn't catch the whole thing. So you know, it's very good on trends. That's one thing that I can basically say. But as any trend indicator or any trending strategy is, it's bad right here on this chart. All right, so that being the end of that, let's go on to phase 4 from October to December 2011 and next. Alright, this is an improved phase 4 of Raghee Horner's 34 EMA wave and GRaB candles. This basically is I did something. I'm consistently trying to do something a little bit different with each phase, just to see if there's actually going to be something that'll actually work out better. And then what I'll do is I'll go back and retest it again to see if the improvements actually make it better. Now, with this is what I added a stop with an overlay of a 12 EMA wave, and I basically was entering when the candles went red here, this was red here, and I exited. My exits were actually came out somewhat better than the original. Then when I tested the original strategy, and I'll show you that in just a second. But for right now, what I'm just gonna, there you go. As you can see, it's a loss. I'm finding out that this part, my testing of these years, is turning out to be very bad for trend trading. So that is why you're seeing consistently losses. So okay. With that being said, you can see this. My wins were bigger than my losses. My average wins were bigger than my losses. My largest profit was bigger than my largest loss. But here on the bottom, the consecutive wins, there was 3 losses to one win. So, and here it says 176, 3 wins, 6 losses, 427. So that basically is that. And of course, because it's a trend trading system, it got torn up on the chop. So with that, let's go to the Quant Analyzer 4 just to check out the months. What I did was I added up all of the months. Now here, okay, I'm going to show you exactly the original testing for October to December phase 4 was 734. So by adding the stop, it came out about $200 less, about $150 less. So I lost less, and I guess I made more. if you look at this here, I took 35 more trades. I took 4 more trades than in the original. So this looks like this. And for the original testing of the GRaB system, or with the system itself, without the stat that I actually put in there, it was all losses, all three, right? All 3 months, October, November, and December, 739. Over here with the improved, I'll call it the improved, it's still losses, the improved, but less losses. All right, so there you go. The accuracy rate on the improved is 34. The accuracy rate on the original was 35. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and go on to 2012 and see if 2012 turns out better. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade with a stat. So most likely that the trades will come out a little bit. If there are losses, there will be smaller losses, and if there are gains, there will be bigger gains. That's in theory, right? Okay, so let's get to 2012 and see exactly how the 34 EMA wave performs. And with that, I will end out with saying knowledge is power. Be power hungry. Power to the people. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. Share it if you find some value in it. Now, once again, this is the final results for 2011. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and go on to 2012, and then at the end of 2012, I will finish the whole thing, and we'll see what type of what it was for those 3 years. Now, just one side note, once again, I am not a financial advisor. Consult a licensed financial advisor. That's my disclaimer. So anything that you do, you're trading at your own risk. Forex has risk of loss. Okay, so with that, once again, see you in the next video.